Hi, motherhood lovers. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another sit down video. So, guys, in today's video, as you can see from the title, I'm going to be honest with you guys, and I just want to share with you. And if you watch this video to the end and you drop your comment, please drop a comment, interact, and let me know what you think about this video. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you how I met my man, the situation that I was, and when I met him, and what lead, and how we end up having sex the same day, the same time, the same hour, the same minute. Like, we didn't waste time. So I'm gonna be sharing with you guys how it happens and my experience sleeping with my man the same day I know him, the same day I knew him, the same day I said yes to the relationship, everything the same day. So okay, guys, so let's just dive into this video. 2016 March, I met my husband, and I'm going to be honest with you guys. The situation that we met was like a situation that I stole him from somebody, assuming, but that was not really the truth. So I met my man March 6th, and someone invited him to the place that I used to stay, to the living house, this camp, yeah, that I used to stay in Munich. A friend of his invited him. So before he came, the friend told him that I have a sister in so camp, and you're looking for a girlfriend. You want a girlfriend so bad. I have a sister, my younger sister. I think you should come with me. So you come, according to what he told me, you come see my younger sister. So my man said he told his friend that, okay, I'm going to join you. Just give me the address. I have an appointment in the morning. I will come join you in the afternoon. Coming over, then he's going to buy some drink and everything to where I stay. So when he came, okay, like I said in my previous video, if you follow me and if you're new to my channel, please go check out my story time so you'll follow up. This is real story, true life story, my experience so far, and I still have a lot of story to talk about. So when he came, the all like 5 girls was inside my room, with the girl that is supposed to hang out with was inside my room. We are just chatting and chatting and chatting. So that his friend said, oh, you can come to room so. I'm there with other girls. You can just come there. I'm there with other girls. And me, I'm just minding my business in my room. And the girls, we were just chatting and everything. And at that time, I was in serious stress. I was in serious stress. I had to seek for asylum that I'm not supposed to seek. I have problem with my ex. I was just in serious stress. So when it came, he greeted everybody, and the way I just greeted him, like nobody was around, nothing new, because I was not even thinking about meeting someone at that time. So he just said, hi, hello. And I said, hello. I just snubbed. Man, I don't look me like this. So like I was hot. You know what I mean? I'm still hot though, but I'm just saying, like, imagine me right now, without children then, which children are blessing to me right now. I love my kids. Imagine how hot. I have this white hips and everything. My tummy is so flat with my hips and my bobs. Everything was so on point. And then I just greeted him like this, hello. And the thing is that what attracted him to pay attention to me was I don't know how to speak Bini, and everybody in that room was speaking Bini. I am from Edo State, Benin City. I hear everything they say in Bini, but I don't know how to speak. So everybody was just speaking Bini, brr, 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 and it's from Ishan. And the lady that he was supposed to come and meet at that he was supposed to come and meet. I'm not supposed to be sharing a story, but I just want to let you know a brief, like I just want to brief you what happened, why we had to, get down, what trespass. So the lady that was supposed to come and meet in my room was there, and she has been cooking since morning. When she woke up around 9, I remember she told me, she came to knock on my door, and she said, I want to go to the kitchen. I'm expecting a visitor. I'm expecting a special guest. And she was cooking all kind of food. She was cooking. She cooked black soup, egusi, ogbono. She cooked rice. She cooked pounded yam. She cooked pepper soup. She was cooking everything. So she was still cooking when my man came in. And the friend of my man said, okay, look at the girl. And they introduced themselves. But I didn't even notice that my man was not attracted to her. I didn't even notice. So me, I was just minding my business, doing my thing. And my father called at that time. We were together. And I don't want to pick the call there because I was not there alone. And I cannot speak my language, so I had to say, excuse me. So he told me when I got up, I was wearing a bomb short, like a hot jeans bomb short that nearly bring out my lololo under. I was so hot. So he told me that when I got up, and I have a bad catwalk. You cannot imagine, like, my step is wonderful. You can confirm it from everybody. Anybody that knows me, I know how to catwalk. I have a good step. You know what I mean? So he told me when I got up, he saw angel, like I was so attractive. And then I went to receive my father's call. Then I came back to the room, and then the food was ready. The assumed and the RNG girlfriend, I was RNG babe girlfriend to be at that time, has already prepared food. So they went, he called him in my room and said, oh, let's go and eat. And he said, no, I'm not hungry, and da da da. So his friend noticed some, like, he was just looking at me. Me, I'm not even taking no, like, he told me that I was taking no, that I knew that he was looking at me. I said, me, I didn't notice you. Like, there was so much in my head at that time. So his friend excused him. I noticed that he went out with his friend, and he told his friend that girl, that is your sister when you say make I meet. No be there my eye they again. Like, seriously, I found my wife, and that lady where I don't see with my wife. Now that girl with the received call, that one wear hot, bomb shot, that pretty chocolate, with so much mm, mm. So, and then the friend come tell him, say, the friend told him that, see you, that girl, they say she marry Oyibo, she get problem with her Oyibo, and they say she get paper too. Then he was now telling the friend, what you come find for see her? Why are they? What you come find? Anyway, I beg. Make I just give him a try, because if person will marry Oyibo, will marry German Oyibo, get problem to the extent of say he can't stay asylum as you go no say they no dey again. Make I just give him a try and everything. And really, at that time, I was really in a deep stress trying to sort out how I'm going to balance up here and the divorce, everything and everything. So I don't know. And please, I remember my last video. I said I married twice. I got divorced once. Some people, I got comments that really judged me. And don't judge. Everyone have their own destiny, and everyone have their own destiny, and everyone have their own life. Don't judge. Just let people live their life and gain from it, learn lesson from it, take correction from it. Don't come and judge me, because you don't know what God arranged for me. So a lot of people judge me in that comment, but I got a lot of good comments, And then the friend said, don't worry. So I was just minding my business, and he said, are you not drinking? My man was telling me, are you not drinking? Everybody was just taking small stouts, taking beer, drinking wine, drinking hot, vodka, shots and everything. I was just there. He said, are you not drinking? I said, I don't drink alcohol. And really, I don't drink alcohol, sincerely. Seriously, I don't drink alcohol. He said, are you not drinking? I said, I don't drink alcohol. And what I see here, everything is alcohol. He said, oh my God. He said he's going to run to the supermarket to get me a malt, what I want to drink, if I want a malt and everything. I said, oh, don't bother, don't bother. I'll just take water. He said, no, like, he wants to go and get him more. I was telling him, don't worry yourself. Let me go drink my water. In fact, I have fresh milk in the fridge. He said no. Then he had to run out to go and get me fruit juice, malt, and everything, specially. Then he brought it and he opened a malt for me. I was drinking and everything. And then the girl that he was supposed to come and meet was like, what is happening? Me, at that time, I'm adults now, like, seriously. I'm not being newborn people, they just born today. So at that time, I was beginning to sense something like, oh, maybe he likes me, because it went to the extreme to get me something to drink when I even said, don't go, don't go. So, and I was beginning to say, oh, maybe he likes me. In my mind, though, I said, see, wahala, I beg. Make everybody pack when me, I get my own problem, I beg. Make I sort that out, I beg. And then the girl that he was supposed to come and meet was like, what is happening? What is happening? Was telling that the sister, because the sister was the one that told my man to come to that house to look for his younger sister, to look for our younger sister. So it's a she that introduced, yeah? Is the introducer is a she. I hope my English correct. So they went outside, both girls went outside to discuss the whole thing. And according to the old story, the introducer told the sister that, he say no be you want to, like, say na me choice na I want. Like, she was so bitter. When she came inside, I saw the anger in her face. I saw the bitterness in her face. I was like, God, what is happening? Hey, and I better let me sort out myself for this journey. Man, I know my position. Man, I've come to Germany to come and stay and to fight to possess my possession. Please, you people should allow me to possess my possession. Don't let your bold man take advantage of me and use me and dump me. Hey, please. I was just saying that in my mind. And then, after 4 hours, everybody left the room. No, sorry. Everybody started leaving because it was 5 girls there. One by one, they were going. And then it remained the girl that was supposed to be his girlfriend and me with the sister and my man. And then he said he crossed his mind and said, excuse me, Choice, can I see you outside? I was like, I was like, that time I came with a lot of woman air that I'm going to be sharing. I threw a lot of things. So, God. And then I sent some back home because really, I don't really need it. And then I imagined that I cannot remember, but I'm thinking right now that I was just making my hair like this, like, what for? And then he said, please, let's just see outside. There are people here, let's just see outside. And this gentleman, I was just forming, I don't want to stand up. He stood up from where he was sitting, come close to me, held my hand and said, please, don't refuse my hands now. Let's go outside. And it's okay. And let me tell you something, guys. Before then, I was lacking something, and that's sex. Let me tell you, the truth is that if you're not a virgin, you need sex. And it makes you younger. And as long as you're doing it with just one person and the right person, don't pretend there. This video is rated 18. I was not a virgin, so I need it. I was lonely. I was abandoned. I was lonely, and for a very long time, I have not do. So, and then he called me outside, and then he said, oh, I was talking, we introduced, he told me his name, I told him my name, and he was saying, okay, I just want to tell you that, see what happened. I came here because of her, because of this girl. But when I saw you, I fell in love immediately. And please, I don't want a girlfriend. And I know it's too early to say this. I just met you, but it sounds and it feels that I'm not just meeting you for the first time. It's like I've met you long time ago, and this is just the right time to tell you that, please, I don't want a girlfriend. Will you marry me? I was like, hey, hey, marry number two. Hey, problem. Oh. And I said, please, I want you to find out from your friend that introduced, that said you should come here if I am single. And he said, okay, like the friend told him that I'm not single, that my status is saying married, but I know it's just a status because I'm out already. Because if really I'm married to a German person, I will not be in the system. So, and I said, yes, I'm out already for good, but my status is the same married. So, guys, okay. And you know what, guys? So, when you are destined to meet someone, I don't know, in any situation, what has to be has to be. To be honest, guys, I don't regret sharing my story with you because I know nobody's perfect, and I just feel and I believe it was the will of God for me to meet my man, my husband, that way, the way we met. And then he said, oh, please don't say no. And I said, oh, can you just give me time to think about it just once? And then I looked at him, and I looked at him from the head to his chest. He's so cute. And I will not lie you, for a very long time, I never get better gbola. I was with, I don't want to go there. So, and then I looked down to his belly, flat tummy. Hey! And my eyes went down to the black gaga cucumber. The thing show for the trouser where I say, God Almighty, like, hey, oh Lord, have mercy on me. Anyway, that's aside. That was not why I said yes. So I agreed to date him. I agreed that we should date and everything. So, and he was so happy. He gave me a hug, like, hug. He said, can you give me a hug? He hugged me. And he said, I'm so happy. We exchanged number. And he said, okay, he's going to call me. Like, okay, I should take care of myself, that he's going home. He's going to call me when he gets home. And it's hug. I cuddled him to bed that evening. I cuddled him to bed, and his presence was on my chest when I relaxed on my bed. My roommates had then noticed that I was just smiling on my bed. And he entered the train. He called me in the train. He came down from his stop. He called me. He got home. He called me. And when he got home, he had to take his shower. I also went to take my shower, and then um he came back to his room, and it was like 10:30, and we start talking on phone, and we were just talking, blah, blah, talking and happy, I felt so relieved. I felt so fulfilled. I felt so good because I was going into depression because of the heartbreak and because of the loneliness and because of the situation that I met in Germany. How will I survive? I was so lonely, and someone talking to me after so many months on phone, telling me how sweet I am, It feels so good. And we were just melting. And then I noticed that through the phone, when my husband was talking to me, I was just feeling so like, in that mood. And then he told me, I am hard. He said, I pretend as if I don't know what is the meaning of hard. And then he said, I want to see you. Can we see? And I said, I have a roommate. And then he said, can you meet me at the main station? Or should I come close? Is it too far from you? Can you meet me at the main station? And I said, main station. Oh, when the thing they hungry you and your body don't stand. The main station is not far anymore. And he said, come to the main station. And then he called me again. And I said, okay, let me just get dressed and everything. And then he said, okay, let me just get dressed. And then he called me again. I said, oh, we'll meet at the middle. Like, now he does not want to stress me. So he does not want to stress me. He wants to meet me at the middle so we can go to the train station. And then he said, we will meet. So stop. And then I enter the train, and then I come down at that stop. It was already waiting for me. And then we hugged and we kissed at the train station. And then we had to take another stop. And he said, I also have a roommate and I want to treat you like a queen. So we had to go to, he had to go pay for a hotel. And then it's not even up to 12 a.m. So that was what happened. And I felt so good doing it with him the same day, with my husband the same day. It makes me connect to him. I felt special. And for a very long time, I've not had that kind of cucumber. Sorry about that one. It was so good. Like, the difference was so clear, black and white dick. So I love my man. I love my husband. And since then, we have been best friend and we remain best friend. He's my husband, he's my soulmate, he's my missing rib and everything. And that first day we met, we had sex. That was the day that I got pregnant for Brian. So imagine, say I miss that day. Maybe I have to wait for another 1 month to get pregnant for Brian, or I don't know. So my body, my egg, my body, everything was open for a real sperm to go inside. My womb, my ovaries, everything was open for a real sperm that can fertilize, that can produce a baby to go inside. So immediately I got pregnant. I didn't see my period that month. So what I'm sharing with you this story is that I have no regrets whatsoever meeting my man the same day and having sex with him. And so you can say whatever you want to say. And I know a lot of people can relate to my story. And I bless the day. I decided to walk out from my ex-marriage, to fight for my life and to find my future destined husband. So this is going to be the end of this video. I hope you find it interesting and I hope it helps one way or the other to teach you a lesson and also to help you and also give you hope and don't feel guilty if you're in my shoes and if you have ever done this before. You're good to go, no problem. So that is just it, guys. So I'm going to